Hi all and welcome back to the channel. So obviously today's a big day because it's Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. It's about time. It's very about time. Yes it is. So those who don't know me, I'm a big Crash Bandicoot fan, and thanks for everybody tuning in on this video, and please like and share your comments on the game yourself at the bottom. And you know, I'm trying to get to that 10,000 subscribers, so yeah, if we can get there before the PS5 launch, I'll be really happy, and I shall be doing a little giveaway. But anyway, this video is literally just my first impressions of Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. Now, my god, where do we even start? Obviously this game has been announced last year sometime, I think, and well, it was rumoured last year by many different sources, and yeah, here we are, we've finally got it. Now, what I've done with this video is I've literally just played through the first 2 levels and getting a general feel for how it plays and the graphics and the gameplay and the controls, just on the first 2 levels, just to see what it's like, and give a general first impression to people, because your first impression is sometimes not always the perfect one, or what you still believe with at the end of the game or mid-game or as it progresses. And so obviously they have you do fill some information in, and you have to say whether you want it to be original style gameplay or a little bit easier, but we've gone with original style. And it's really cool really, because they dump you on this first level and it's basically like a reimagining of the first level of the very first Crash Bandicoot game, but like they obviously give you this really great cinematic beginning and open the game with a story set in the scene, and character animation is just absolutely awesome, and this is funny, it did make me laugh. And yeah, so they open up the game with a cutscene. Ukaruka has basically been a failure to helping them out multiple times, and there's Entropy in a complete rage with Cortex. But basically they dumped you in the first level and it's N.Sanity Beach, and it's really cool because what they've done is they've almost meshed most of the first 4 or 5 levels of the original Crash Bandicoot game into 2 levels. And you go through a beach area, and you've got the big beach area, and you go up a little area into a camping area, and then there's extra bit of stuff where you'll see what I mean, where you're going down a giant rail, and there we go, look, you're coming down onto the beach like the beginning of the original first game, and yeah, it's really cool. It's just so fun. And look at him. And obviously he wakes up and you start playing. And Crash, wake up! Wake the goddamn hell up, please. And like you can get that hat. It's really cool. Really is. Obviously this is like a reimagining of the first era area, and like you can put the screens on the TV, look, kaboom, then 4, it stops there I think, and that's play some music, and you can put the hat on, and it's just so cool. And yeah, I mean, like you can see what I mean by it's being like the original level but reimagined slightly. And as you're going through here, like you got the 2 little grabby things, and you're jumping over the rolling boulder thingies, like on the original games, the rolling stones, look, and little toxic waste puddles and jumping gaps. And obviously you got the TNT, and so obviously the first level's giving you some tips for the controls, but basically it just plays like the Crash Bandicoot always plays. There you go, look, you're going up the same stairs as always. Obviously it looks slightly more, I know, I won't say more realistic, it's more cartoony, but it's still awesome. It's just different to how it was in the Insane trilogy. but it's still cool, and it's one way or the other, I know, but like, I think a lot of people were taken back by the new art style, but I really like it, and that's what I mean here. Look, you'd expect to be going into that bit like on the first level, but it changes up, and things start getting a little bit changed, and you get a completely new stance on how the level and area does it. So here we go, look. You are now sliding down this rail and jumping and missing boxes. Well, not missing boxes if you might wish, but missing baddies and catching boxes, and it's in a new area. It's almost like you've just gone through like an upstreamy type area without realising it, and then you're onto this area here and you're killing the baddies, and this is completely new styled parts of, but it still feels like you're on N.Sanity Beach. You know what I mean? It still feels like you're on one of those first style levels that was in the first ever game, and and yeah, look at it. So obviously I died there. I wanted to die a couple of times so you can see the different animations, and you know, because some of the camera angles were a little bit dodgy, I've noticed, and that's only on the first 2 levels, but that's one takeaway I've got, is a little bit dodgy on some of the camera angles, but no, that's neither here or there. And I think there's a gem in there, but I think I didn't get there quick enough to get the gem, so I couldn't do much about it. But you go through here and kill some people, but you can see, look, this area here is a little bit like the 3rd level in the original game. And then you're coming down here, obviously a bonus level, and it's all bright and neon-y colours, and in a dark area with the bright accents on the lights, and that down in that area. But obviously this is a bonus level, like in the original game. And you got your double jump, as always. And there it is. So obviously, I'm going to do the bonus level. Do 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 na 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 na. I mean, the music's really good in it, even though it's not like, obviously the original music. They've made newer music for it, but that's what you do with newer games. You have new music. It's not just the same thing. And honestly, this is the end of the level, and it makes me laugh. This bit reminds me of the bit, the boss with on Upstream with Ripperoo, where you're bouncing around the things. And obviously then you get to this upwards bit, which is a little bit like the other ones, like Ascending Climb or Descent or whatever. I can't remember what the level name off the top of my head, but no. So they've mixed almost like all 3 types of level into one, like 2D side scroller with up and down and back to front, and it's so cool. Like, and it varies the level design across the whole first level. It's almost like you're getting a whole taste for the original game in one level, which is like nothing short of genius to me. Now, there you go, at the end of the level, it shows you different gems that you can get, and basically there's gems for all of the fruit, there's gems for all of, there's a hidden gem, there's speed time gems, there's basically 5 gems per level, all of the boxes, speed run times, dying, completing the level without dying less than 3 lives, all sorts, which is pretty cool really. And 3 lives sound like a lot, but when the levels are like 3 times, 4 times the size as they used to be, like, you know, I'll try to go backwards there to see if there was something. You get this sense that 3 lives sounds a lot, but when the levels are 3 times the size as they used to be, 3 lives is not a lot at all anymore. So this level here, this is level 2, it really gives me a feel for more of a Crash Bandicoot 3 style setting, with like the dinosaurs and different bits and pieces, and obviously you've got these jump ropes, and you have to slide under the... But the gameplay is absolutely spot on. Like, I cannot fault it whatsoever. It is really enjoyable, it's a lot of fun, and like, I know this is just my first impressions so far, but I'm thoroughly impressed. And like, I've seen some of the critics' reviews so far, and well, I've seen the overall Metacritic review score, which I think came out at 85, 86 for PS4, Xbox One. But like, and obviously I haven't read the reviews because I want to do my own review, but I just know what the Metacritic score was because I saw it on Twitter. But that's neither here or there. I won't let that affect my opinion on when I do my review, but I just wanted to do this video first because I am a massive Crash Bandicoot fan, and like, your first impression can make a difference to your overall review, and I wanted to make sure I put an impressions video out first and then a full review before doing any other content, because the thing is, you know, I love Crash Bandicoot, so it might come across like I might be a little bit biased, and yeah, I might be a little bit because, you know, I love Crash Bandicoot, but how can you not? But I wanted to do a first impressions video for that type of thing. So you'll see on this bit here, obviously I'm going into the bonus level again. And now this teaches you, well, it gives you some prompts to the other moves, but I tell you, if you've played a Crash Bandicoot game, you know, enough, you know the moves. And the controls are identical to what you expect them to be, so you don't really need that. If you've played one, you know it. I think when you get these new masks later on in the game, they're trying to teach you the new things in there, then yes, you're going to need those prompts. You see under the lives type thing though, it tells you how many times you've died as well, so you can keep track of how many times you've died in the level for your complete this level in less than 3 deaths, which is a new feature, obviously. So then this is the end of this bit here. I think I'd die here as well. Yeah. But yeah, it would be nice to hear other people's first impressions as well of the game, because obviously it's a brand new game and it's taking a big risk to not just do a remaster of, say, N.Sanity or Wrath of Cortex or something, and they're going with a brand new game that trails off on the end of Crash 3 Warped. And I love that idea, where, because this feels almost to me like it's the game it should have been along. Oh, dead again. But, and obviously I want people to look at this video before I do a full review, because I might change my opinion, or, you know, I might get some other type of thoughts in my head by the time I get to the full review. And this is literally just the first 2 levels and my initial take on the game. This is cool though, because this bit here, you fall down here and it basically turns into the boulder one where you're running forward into the screen. And you've got this massive guy coming after you, and it's basically a boulder running level at the end of level 2. They've meshed the 2 together again. So honestly, these first 2 levels almost feel like 6, which to me is insanely cool. Now there's the hidden gem, look. So anyway, yeah, this is gonna do it for the video. I'm gonna leave it playing out so you can see this bit of the level, and you'll see the world map as well at the end, and different bits and pieces, and there's a whole plethora of skins you can open and other bits and pieces. So I'll leave the video running out. It's about 2 minutes more, but I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been tuning into my channel recently. I'm very appreciated, and like I say, I'll be doing a giveaway when I hit 10,000 subscribers, and if you'd like more Crash Bandicoot content or other levels or any other thoughts, just let us know down below, and I'll let you I'll give you some opinions in comments or wherever you like, or, you know, drop a comment down below and I'll talk to you by all means. Happy to help people out. So yeah, if you drop me a like and a comment, I'll leave the video to run out here. There's just a little bit of more of a cinematic part, and it shows you the world map and that. So thanks for tuning in, and goodbye.
No way. Not in a million. Get him off.
Crash, who is that?
Lonnie Loli? If the quantum masks have returned, then...
Hey, Aku, how's it go? Is that a quantum rift?
It appears to be a door between dimensions.
Yes, the kind we keep shut. We have to go through, find my siblings, and fix this before some putz with a big evil plan and a bigger ego does something monumentally stupid.
Uka Uka unknowingly paved the way for our bright future. Once my rift generator is complete, dominion over all of time and space will be within our grasp.
Engine, embryo, you had some little projects you wanted to tell me about?
Master, my mechanical marvel will hypnotize you and I.
And my potion will make me and them unstoppable.
Right, yeah, fine, sure. Have fun with your ray guns or whatever.
Hasten your steps! By my calculations, our enemies are already moving against us, and we will prevail.